Sir John Corbett's many fans will always remember him as Carrie Bradshaw's devoted boyfriend Aidan Shaw in Sex and the City, and of course as Ian in the massive hit movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Now he returns as Toula's husband in My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, and the couple tries to rekindle the romance with a date night.
Maybe everyone could pick a Sit down before my wife gets here. Wow. You look pretty.
Well, 4 hours, $500.
How much?
Uh-oh. John Corbett, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, Willie.
People are so pumped about this movie. We had Nia on, I don't know, a couple months ago, and she released the trailer on our show, and people flipped out about it. Was this an easy call for you to come back for this one?
She called me on my birthday 2 years ago and said, let's do it, because I'd been asking about every 6 months for a decade, and then thought the window closed and it was over, and it was the best birthday call. And we just shot it. We had our first table read for it last March and started shooting in May. So less than a year ago, we were shooting this thing. Yeah.
Well, everybody that's involved in it, though, seems to have a special sort of camaraderie and a special, just a love for the movie and for each other. And you can see it. You can just feel it.
We were just a bunch of oddballs up there in Toronto when we shot this thing, and here's a guy from Room 222 and Lainey Kazan, and this girl nobody had ever heard of, and a guy who was on Sex and the City. It was a circus.
So from that humble shoot in Toronto became this international phenomenon. I mean, it did such big business. The dynamic is different now. You're not a scrappy little movie anymore. Now there's an expectation from your fans. Does that change the way you shoot the movie and feel about it?
I don't think it changes the way we shoot it, but the expectations are high. The good news is when you see these sequels, it's usually a year or two after the first success of a movie, and they don't have the time. So Nia has really let this thing settle into her mind, and what's on screen now, I think it's better than the first. We had our big premiere the other night, and I think fans are going to love it, maybe more than the first one.
They should do a double feature. Like, they should do some type of a thing where they play both of them.
Ah, that'd be very cool.
I think it'd be fun, just to sort of, for people that maybe were certain people that didn't in 2002, didn't see it or were too young or something like that, to then get the whole thing. It'd be great.
Rick's onto something.
So where are Ian and Toula right now? I mean, it looked a little strained right there in the clip we just saw. How are they doing?
At the end of the first one, we have a 6-year-old. Now she's a 16-year-old, 17 years old, and we're just where everybody who has one of those is. The shine's worn off. We're just trying to get through it, man. We're trying to make it happen, do our jobs, raise this daughter who isn't a big fan of us, and deal with all the things life tosses at you.
And we're not going to say what it is, but evidently there's a very interesting, fun surprise.
Well, it is called Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
You got to have a wedding.
Yeah, you got to have a wedding, and there's, for people who are excited about the anticipation, they'll be very excited about this. What happens? There's a treat.
He's not saying a word.
I'm not saying a word either. No, I'm not trying to get it out.
Nia's out around the corner. We've been here. Thank you guys for pumping us up. 8 days or so we're on here every day, and Nia will kill me if I give any of the secrets away.
Oh no, I'm not trying to give them away. I'm just saying, like, there's anticipation and it's very exciting.
We cannot wait. We've been lucky enough to see a lot of the movie, and people are going to be so psyched when they see it themselves. John, thanks so much. My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 from our sister company Universal opens on March the 20th.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.